Уважаемые друзья, добрый день.
Dear friends, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your applause, for your welcome. We all have this feast mood today because today the oldest and the largest bank of Russia, Sberbank, celebrates 175 years. This is a very impressive anniversary, even for a financial institution. I'm glad to congratulate the employees and the management of the bank with this impressive anniversary and to wish you every success in the future. You already have success, and I wish you that in the future. Being a leader in the Russian financial sector, Sberbank is not standing still. It constantly improves its competitive edge, closely follows current world trends, prioritizes non-stop, swift implementation of technological and managerial innovations. It introduces different recommendations to the government of the Russian Federation as well. It is only fair that the bank's birthday conference is dedicated to the new challenges of scientific and innovation development. Today, the world has truly accumulated a major technological potential. However, it is not yet fully realized. We see that the recognized major economic centers cannot achieve sustainable, fast growth. At the same time, the leading countries view the innovations as an integral, crucial element of the new stage of global development, and considering that, they're shaping their social and economic strategies. For Russia, it is important to pick up on the main trends of technological progress, to understand our weak and strong points in transition to the new generation economy. The main features of this economy are well known to all of us here, and the specialists here know that very well. They're extremely mobile and user-friendly goods and services deliveries. You can receive these services anywhere, anytime, very simply, in just one click, touching the screen of your phone or a tablet. Digital technologies influence all sides of social life. We are bearing witness to the new quality of long-standing spheres such as healthcare, pharmaceuticals, energy sphere, urban environment. Overall, the way of life of human beings is changing under the influence of digital technologies. Such global changes pave the way to an extraordinary increase in labor efficiency. We talk about that a lot during our meetings with business communities. We have unique opportunities to find new market niches and to reap real profit. On the other hand, this process also has serious inherent risks. First of all, for those countries who cannot jump on the technological bandwagon, and in that case, they can fall behind in the progress and therefore become outsiders in this competition race. Apart from that, new technologies can make traditional spheres less attractive, and changes in professional requirements, production automatization using new technologies without a necessary job retraining system in place can cause structural unemployment. It is all very clear, crystal clear. It happened since the English industrial revolution. We remember the consequences. We remember the new technological ways we remember the diggers who used to break the new equipment. We remember the new rules of production. The situation does not change. We cannot ignore cybersecurity threats. Network access systems, digitalization of social and personal life require reliable protection of citizen rights and the rights of the state. We need to comprehensively weigh the opportunities of technological progress and its potential risks to shape efficient technological development strategy in our countries. So what kind of tasks is Russia facing today? The first thing, we need systemic measures to stimulate growth of domestic IT industry. Over the past years, this sphere has become a true driver of the national economy, and it does make us very happy. IT services sector has more than doubled since 2010. This is a very impressive growth compared to the growth in other spheres of economy. And as the outcome of the previous year, this IT sector stood at 740 billion rubles. According to some expert evaluations, and just to give you the information, in 2015, Russian IT industry stood at $6.7 billion. And to compare it with other spheres, so $6.7 billion. And weapons export stood at $14.5 billion. So these civil sectors are catching up on the weapons exports. Agrarian production and foodstuffs stood at $16.2 billion. These are some very good metrics. We know the examples of small Russian companies becoming global leaders, providing cutting-edge competitive solutions, and many of the leadership of that companies are present in this hall today. We need to boost more national companies and organizations capable of not only developing technologies, but of marketing it as a final commercially viable product. And I ask the government of the Russian Federation to take stock of what is hindering the development of such companies and to draft a detailed plan of dismantling these present outstanding barriers. Secondly, the modern so-called digital economy is based on highly qualified and well-paid labor. We need to improve the education, the quality of education of all levels. Our specialists, our citizens should have the necessary skills and knowledge which would allow them to master swiftly best practices in production, to provide and acquire services using new technologies. We will continue to tune our education to the current and future demands of the economy, to shape such a system of competences which would be adaptive to new technologies and innovations. We have adopted a list of the 50 most promising and professions which are highest in demand. Of course, this is the prognosis for the future. And we need to create conducive environment for our youth to acquire the most efficient education in these professions at the level in line with the best world standards. We need to be proactive. We need to finalize the adoption of vocational educational standards, to introduce them in technical vocational schools and colleges. It is crucially important, the last but not least, for our all initiatives and long-term plans to create new digital economy to be implemented right away in Eurasian Economic Union. So for these plans to spill beyond the national borders and adopt at the level of major regional association. So together with integrational partners and with market stakeholders, we will draft the regulation framework for technology transfer and intellectual property protection. Dear colleagues, Russia has major potential of technological development. Realizing this potential in specific enterprises, products, and services in demand inside the country as well as abroad is one of the crucial conditions for growth of national economy, of increasing its resilience and stability. I am positive that through concerted action, we can strengthen the positions of Russia as one of the global technological leaders. I would like to congratulate the management of the bank once again. Thank you for choosing this topic. I would like to thank all bank partners, our foreign guests, for finding time to come here, to exchange experience, to talk, to discuss different ideas in this extremely important sphere. Thank you very much for your attention. I will have to leave now, and I wish you every success. Thank you very much.